Hey, hi there, you guys, Aquarius. Welcome to your December 2020 weekly Psychic Tarot card prediction. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is not a personal reading, so you can find more information down below, as well as a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom, and that can help you out with these kind of readings. Aquarius, I'd like to thank you guys for supporting my channel. It keeps me able to provide you with these readings for free. You have a ViceVersa Tarot card, as well as a crystal card from the stone deck at the end. And the stone deck is jet. It's really cool. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. This is number 0 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Fool. This card is ruled by Uranus, so it links it to Aquarius. This is also one of the Aries cards. This is an air energy card. It's taking a blind leap of faith. This is a new path, and a choice is offered. It's trusting life and taking a risk. The Fool gives us courage to continue and prods us to seek new experiences. And you should be following your own instincts rather than the advice of others. And if you follow your instincts, you'll be provided with guidance. This is embarking on a new way of life, a physical journey, moving, starting a new job, or getting married or divorced. It's that first step, despite some fear, because you're stepping into unknown territory. But this is a sign. It's a green light to step into that unknown and react with a pure heart. The small white dog represents loyalty and protection, and being more focused on starting the new than considering the challenges. This is a wild card. And now it's time to listen to your authentic self. It's trying to get your attention. This is your chance to find out what your free will can create, because free will can move mountains. And now anything is possible. It's unlimited potential. This is the need to abandon old ways and start something new and untested. It's simplifying, acting on a whim, enjoying the moment, and taking life as it comes. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Three of Wands, Aquarius. Now, the Three of Wands always represents the person that's the questioner. So this is you, from your point of view. And you're expecting something. This is fire energy. This can be Aries in your chart. It's waiting for something. It's something that's already been set into motion, and now you're in a holding pattern. It's taking the leap, just like that Fool. It's expansion, moving along your path, preparing for what is to come. Another travel card. It's things that are set into motion. It's foresight and long-term plans, and now there is no turning back. It's a bright future ahead, and so it makes it a great time to let go of past hurts. But growth is certain. This is a project that's about to be completed, and benefits will be reaped from your enterprises. It's being hopeful. It's anticipating. It's sorting out what you want to achieve and what others are expecting of you. What are your actions bringing about? What have you failed to get done or left out? Who's waiting for you? Where are you headed? This is strategizing and planning. It's acting on intentions. It's exercising creative powers, broadening horizons, managing operations. It's delegating, thinking, planning. The Fool with the Three of Wands is a brand new beginning in what you have been expecting. You'll get to enjoy the efforts that you've put in. It can be travel. And now is a time for adventure and taking the leap. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Aquarius. Number 11 of the major arcana, Justice. This can represent a Libra. Libra could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This has to do with balance, karma, legal matters, or the justice system has to do with fairness and ethics, law. This speaks of the desire for education and striving for truth and balance. It's equity and rightness and triumph of the deserving side and law. Calls for us to weigh everything carefully and to accept responsibility for what we have done and to understand what other people in the situation have done. Scales also balance past and future. This can also represent a life-altering decision. That upright sword symbolizes the keen mind that's able to cut through illusions and pick out the facts. This tells us to analyze a situation and differentiate between one thing or another, because an instinctive honesty lies behind rational examination. This is fair-minded treatment, equilibrium and integrity, self-correction and well-ordered thoughts. It's being discerning, reasonable, impartial, fair, honest, precise. It's acting with integrity and accepting responsibility for choices, and remembering that actions always carry consequences. Could be rectifying a situation, keeping promises, trusting divine order, or even dealing with legal issues. The Fool with the Justice card is a good balance. It's the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law. This can represent someone with a changeable disposition, or someone that has been disrespectful but pleasant while they were being so. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Number 6 of Wands, fire energy. Now this is Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter always brings in expansion. It has to do with our luck, our fate. 6 of Wands, fire energy. This is a victory. It's triumphing over adversity. It's good news and success, and having met all the challenges. Now victory is at hand. It's overcoming the opposition. It's past self-doubt being resolved. And it's winning big battles and being the center of attention. You can expect to succeed and have your desires gratified. Gifts may be received, awards and recognition won. It's victory and success after strife, promotion, progress, praise, good news, self-confidence. It's okay to take pride in your ability to lead and inspire others. You've worked hard, and you're receiving due recognition, but try to receive the acclaim and admiration graciously. Be proud, but be aware of conceit. Remember to give gratitude to all those that supported you to get there, because others do look to you for guidance. It's coming out on top and being a winner. The Fool with the 6 of Wands is playing the game in order to get ahead and win. Could be white lies that can bring victory, and winning feels good. And now for your 5th card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. I wonder if you can hear Penelope snoring. Number 9 of the Major Arcana, the Hermit. You have a lot of majors in your reading. Besides the other good cards, this is an important time in your life here, Aquarius. Now the Hermit, this can be a Virgo, it's earth energy. Virgo could be in your chart or someone else. This has to do with insight, introspection, and inner guidance, or could be a wisdom offered and guidance. It's receiving wisdom from above or instructions from an expert in your field. This can be a meeting with someone who will guide you on the path to material or spiritual ends. This is attainment of goals and seeking meaning. The Hermit withdraws from the world in order to find wisdom, and isolation allows the mind to look inwards. This is a shift of attention away from people towards examination of yourself and of your life. It's seeking solutions on your own, or it can also be someone that will give guidance. It could be in a different direction than you originally thought, or you might even be finding out something quite substantial. This is a spiritual quest for truth and enlightenment. This is the card of the Pathfinder. Now the answers are deep in your soul, and you're being on your true spiritual path, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The Fool with the Hermit card is new beginnings and inner guidance. It's solitude and an easy old age. It's innocent faith and contemplation. This can represent the absent-minded philosopher. The Three of Wands with the Justice card is encouragement. You will benefit from past efforts. It's reaping just rewards and fair decisions being made. The Three of Wands with the Six of Wands is a successful decision. It's expectation and victory. It's being ahead of your time. The Three of Wands with the Hermit card is expecting to have an easier time to go it alone. The Justice with the Six of Wands is a balanced victory. It can also represent a court trial win. In love, both people admire each other. It's balance and harmony. Justice and the Hermit card is trying to regain balance while going it alone. The Six of Wands with the Hermit card is listening to your own advice. It's victory through self-reliance. It's finding a solution while alone, and it's successful guidance. It's victory over oppressive forces and self-reliance. Here's your ViceVersa Tarot card from the deck by Lunaea Weatherstone. The Ten of Wands, Aquarius. This is Saturn in Sagittarius. The Ten of Wands, fire energy. It's representing that side. The poor man's misery is painfully evident as he trudges on with his load of staves. Behind him is an ancient, weathered statue. Of himself? How can this be? He passes it by, unseen. It never occurs to him to look up to see the scenery or the stars. His whole existence is the path immediately before him. When you get this side in a reading, though the scene is realistic in other ways, it is unlikely that anyone would erect a statue to this peasant laborer. The statue symbolizes how a man sees himself, captured for all time in a subservient role. This is what happens when you refuse to share a heavy load. There is a thin line between being self-sufficient and being a martyr. Don't let a weakened identity be set in stone. And the Rider-Waite deck says you should ask for help. And now here is your stone deck, your crystal from the stone deck. It's Jet, J-E-T, Jet. What is it? It's earthy and grounding. This true black mineraloid variety of coal is an ancient fossilized driftwood. I think that's really interesting. Who needs it? Empaths. Well, that's me. I'm going to get some Jet. And witchy types. Where to put it? To clear a physical space or your body of uninvited vibes. Swipe Jet over an affected area and tell toxic energies, spirits, and tension to peace out. When to use it? When asking for guidance from elsewhere. Think, seance, guided meditation, hardcore tarot sessions. Jet can take the edge off of high-vibe stones like moldavite and serpentine, and is a wise old friend to bring you as your number one, wherever your triggers are sure to be on the guest list. Thanks, you guys, Aquarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.